Do you know what I like, viewers? I like it when we have a player spotlight that you guys have either never heard of or that you've maybe signed before, and there's an abundance of different comments in the comment section telling me that either you signed him now or you've tried signing him in the past or he's ended up at this club and he's really good. That's what I like, viewers, so keep them coming. I like the comments. Don't you like the comments? But I definitely do. I also like it when you drop likes on the video too. So, if you could, that would be great. Welcome to another Player Spotlight, viewers. This is a man that we are looking at today. Marcos Leonardo. He is a striker slash left midfielder from the Santos under-20s. A Brazilian. Just 16 years old, so at the start of the game you'll have to wait 2 years before you can actually sign him. But if you do, then he turns into a very good player, and we are going to see just that today, viewers. Of course, we're going to do the same as what we have been doing recently. Start him off at a lower league or lower reputation club. Move him on to one of the big European giants or the big European leagues and see exactly how they do. That is what we do here on Player Spotlight. I hope you enjoy it, and well, I hope we have a really good Player Spotlight on our hands. I'm sure we will. I've already recorded it. Well, I haven't recorded it, but I've already gone in the future, so I wouldn't have done it if it was bad, to be honest. I'd have just left it. There's loads that I haven't done. And all your suggestions, a few of them, I've already tried. They just never turned out very well. Now, at the start of the game, viewers, this guy is a little bit more expensive than most. Round about, if you offer them 7.5 million, you can pick him up. But for 7.5 million, if you're one of the big clubs, he's alright, isn't he? Like, he already has really good attributes for a 16-year-old, and you know he's going to get better. Look how many 15s there are already. Great decision-making, good determination on this one anyway. He does have the potential range of going up to 170. So it's a really high amount. That would make him one of the best strikers slash left midfielders in the game. But I don't really know where his best position is. I kind of feel like it should be on the left-hand side. So we are going to try him in both at certain points of this player spotlight. And I will be fluttering in between the both when we change teams as well. But first and foremost, where is he ending up? Let's have a look at the end of the second season. Because the first season is always pointless, isn't it? Well, here we are, viewers. It's the end of the second season and we are based in Turkey with Marcos Leonardo. Now, just at the age of 18, we can see here he has the most goals in the league campaign, or the whole season in general, and the highest average rating with a 7.3. So quite good, to be fair. They finished second though, a point behind Galatasaray. But if we do have a look at the league and we go to the league profile, we actually won in the first season. So, unfortunately, we didn't quite get it in the second season, but our man, who we are looking at today, was pretty much dominating this league. He scored the most goals. He had the second highest average rating behind Kyle Walker-Peters, of all players, who is playing in Galatasaray. He actually has the same average rating, but I think he played more games, which means he finishes less, which I don't really agree with. But still, assist-wise, he is nowhere to be seen. But he's not here for assist, viewers. This is what he looks like on my game in the future, because of course, he doesn't have the finishing like he did in the other one because it is a random thing. So your player might have 15 finishing. Good for you. Mine doesn't. He has it in other places though, so anticipation, composure, determination is all quite high. But because of the potential range, like I mentioned before, it can change and fluctuate. Unfortunately on mine, a low finishing attribute, when the other one would probably have really suited a striker. This player probably suits a left midfielder. But we have been playing him up front in this one, so let's see by his form. He is playing as a pressing forward, and he is scoring in a lot of these games, viewers. He's scoring a couple of goals as well sometimes, and he is already up to 132 current ability, so just 40 current ability to go. In the first season, he didn't play as many games. He only played 16. I think that's because you have to be 17 maybe in Turkey to play a game. But he scored 3, he got 4 assists, 6.89 average rating, pretty much 6.9 average rating. This season though, he turned it on completely. 34 appearances, 20 goals, 3 assists, 4 player of the matches. Good stuff. But here we are, viewers, at the end of the 4th season, and as you can see, he has made the big move to Germany and Borussia Dortmund. Now, we'll look at more on how he has done in Borussia Dortmund, but just to have a quick gander, we paid £24.5 million for this player. So if you were to buy Marcus Leonardo and he eventually came to your club after the £7.5 million, you had a couple of good seasons with him, you could potentially sell him for around about that money and make instant profit. Maybe that's not what you want to do though, because this player does get better and better. Goals, he scored 16 goals in the next season with 2 assists, a 7.3 average rating. But his first season in the Bundesliga, he is still scoring goals, viewers, and we've moved position as well. 9 goals, 6 assists, 3 player of the matches in a more difficult league. You got to be happy with that. Borussia Dortmund, how have they done? Well, they actually finished in 3rd place in the league campaign. So unfortunately, Schalke and Bayern Munich finished above them. But let's not make that too bad, because if we do have a look at Marcus Leonardo, here he is. He's got a lot better, viewers. 151 current ability. That's gone up by almost 20 now. He has great physicals. His strength is even improving, because that was 1 to start off with. His off the ball is fantastic. He does suit the inverted winger a lot better, I'll give you that, or the inside forward a lot better in this iteration of the game. If he had the other one where he started off with 15 finishing, then you'd argue that you can play him as a striker and he'd be a lot better. Unfortunately, I was dealt a bad hand. He had attributes in other places that might not have suited as a striker, but it does kind of suit a left winger. So 20 years old now, he is valued at £21 million, but he does have a way to go. How much of a way to go does he have to go? We'll go forward another year, so that makes it the end of the 5th season. Then we'll look at a total 7 seasons. So let's do that now. Well, here we are, viewers. The year is the 2024 season, which means we have won the league. The league after the 4th season. Well, the fifth season. It is the 5th season. Sorry, I'm losing count already. Champions. By quite a lot of points as well, 6 points, we were champions. We have this man really, he has played a big part in that. A player who I actually signed for this, because I did the transfers on this one. I did a couple of transfers. They sold Erling Haaland for a lot of money, out of my control, because it was minimum fee release clause. I seen that and I was like, I need to replace this striker. So I bought this man, Kofi Benson. He's done a good job for us. But how has our man done? If we look at tactics, this is what we are playing, because I'm sure people will ask. We are playing Ryan Cassidy's Klopp mentality monsters tactic that he has on the Discord. And if you want to see that tactic, you have to go to the Discord below and you can download it for free. But Marcus Leonardo is playing as an inverted winger on attack in this role. We have got preferred moves of Curl's ball. I haven't really paid attention to that. I am sorry. Still, a current ability of 154, so it hasn't gone up too much from the season before. He is looking quite special, though, in that role. Good enough to win the league. That's what we need to think about. He played just 28 games, though, this time round. 5 goals, 3 assists, 1 player of the match, a 6.86 average rating. So he's tailed off slightly. His value, though, is at 28 million, so we are making a bit of a profit. 21 years of age now. We have 2 seasons left. He is kind of both-footed as well, which is quite interesting to see. 2 seasons left. We'll skip those 2 seasons and see how he develops, viewers. Right, here we are at the end of the 2026 season. Another victory for Borussia Dortmund. Kofi Benson scoring the most goals again. Marcus Leonardo is there with 18 assists across the board. That's what we like to see. So let's click on our man, Marcus, and see exactly what his current ability is. 158. So he hasn't actually reached the 170 at this point in his career. Still a long way to go. But that's fine. 23 years of age. He's now valued at 47 million. So huge profits to be had, viewers. We can see here his potential ability. If he does manage to reach it, he is going to look absolutely outstanding, because this player is already very scary to look at. Kind of a Jadon Sancho, I think you'd agree. Some really good physical attributes. Strong at dribbling and first touch. Great mental attributes as well for a very young winger. Very happy with that, to be honest. How has he been performing, though? We can see here. The season in between, he scored 13 goals. 4 assists. 3 player of the matches, a 7.21 average rating, his highest since he was in the Turkish league there, when he had that 20 goal season. The next season, though, a little bit lower, but he did by the looks of it, have an injury or something. We'll see this. He had a major injury. He tackled. Wow. He broke his lower leg. 4 months he spent out. Oh, what a shame. 4 months. Can't really be helped. That's not to say he's injury prone either, because a broken leg is just a bad tackle. That has nothing to do with being injury prone or anything like that. Goals, 7. 8 assists as well. He was on for probably his best league campaign. That is such a shame. 2 player of the matches. Now, if we do actually have a look then at his report, I just want to show that he isn't injury prone, because people will maybe be scared away from that. I don't know. Doesn't have the greatest jumping reach. He's a winger. Like, come on. Fairly poor in the air. Again, he's a winger. Should be put on individual training regime to improve his corners. Is that really the 3 cons that you would say? Because the rest of him is superb. He's consistent. He thrives in big matches. He fits very well into the core squad. He's a good player. Potential to be even better. Possesses great pace. Natural in a couple of positions. I think that's kind of key, depending on whether you get the 15 finishing at the start or not, like I have. Considered a very technical player, I'd agree. It's just all really good, isn't it? He's a current international as well, so he's played for Brazil 6 times. No, he hasn't, actually. He hasn't. Why did that say he's a current international? Is a current international? He isn't. He hasn't made an appearance. Maybe he's been caught up. He just hasn't actually appeared. For the under-20s, though, he scored 3 times in 6 games. Fair enough. The total league, outside of the league, though, he did score 10 goals, and he actually got 8 assists in 1 league campaign in the Cup, which totaled him at 18 in total, with 2 from the Champions League. So quite high, to be fair. You'd say very high. I'm actually curious then if we can see the goals and everything from the season before. He actually got 5 assists the season before with 17 goals. Extremely high. I love it. I love it, viewers. But that is 7 years into the future. He hasn't quite reached his full potential, but we're not going any further today, viewers. I'll leave it to your imaginations, or for you to try yourself to see how good this player can really get once he reaches his full peak. But I think you'd agree, for the price that you pay of 7.5 million, if you can get him to join your club, you'd be very happy with this outcome after a few seasons. And I'm sure for £47 million, if you're not happy with the outcome, you can sell him on and buy elsewhere, and he'd make you a very huge profit. So either way, you're winning if you pick up this player for 7.5 million. And I think if you haven't done so, and you start a new game, and you need someone like this, try him, because he's very good, and he's Brazilian. He's quite a good looking fella, isn't he? Why not try him? He's 16, you can't say that. But there we have it then, viewers. Before I put my foot in my mouth any further, that is the end of the player spotlight. I hope you did enjoy it. Remember, if you can, smash that like button. That would be fantastic. If you haven't done so already, or this is the first time that you have come across my channel, we do many player spotlights just like this. We have tactic testers as well that come out throughout the week. I do go live on Twitch as well, if that interests you. Mega Loot Gaming, just search that up on Twitch and you'll find me. Tend to go live on the weekends and one weeknight. Currently, we have the Title Collector Series, which, touch wood, is going very well, so hopefully that continues. And of course, if you want to subscribe to the Patreon and help a brother out, you can do so, patreon.com/MegaLootGaming. People can pledge up to $4, and you can get videos just like this for early access. So please consider doing so. It would all help the time and effort that I put into making these videos for you guys. But thank you very much for watching. Guys, I'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye. Thank you for watching the video. If you enjoyed it, remember to smash that like button. Hit the Patreon page if you want some early access to some videos or to sponsor a player. And here is a video that I think you might like.